Hello Mechwarriors, how is it going? Welcome to your daily dose of Mechwarrior Online. Today I'm playing the Victor and I'm playing the Victor 9S because some of you just wanted to see a Victor build and I am doing it today. So I've got a very nice AC20 poking build for you. As you can see, I only got one AC20 and two large pulse lasers. That doesn't seem that much. I mean, it's still 42 damage in Alpha Strike, but it's not crazily high. But the thing here, it works because of the quirks. That did rhyme. Anyway, I got ballistic range plus 25%. That is amazing. And I've got a ballistic velocity quirk of plus 25% to speed up the projectile and to actually hit something on that distance. And the cooldown quirk of plus 5%, which is not that significant. But again, this one is really good at range. And you have an AC20 that travels really long distances. I'm going to talk about that later. So again, large pulse lasers on the left arm, AC20 on the right arm. It's a bit difficult because the arms are kind of spread apart pretty wide, this one. So make sure that you are, when you are poking, just choose your side that you want to poke with, the left or the right side. And when you are engaging directly, of course, you can fire all of the weapons together. But anyway, we've got 4 jump jets here and 5 double heat sinks and 4 tons of ammo. That seems a bit odd. I personally am not sure if I should go for all the jump jets here. So you could definitely take out 2 and what then? Put more heat sinks into it? The heat management is decent already. I think that could be an idea. I don't think that you need more ammunition. So I think you could do something like that if you really want. But again, I'm going for the 4 jump jet build here because I like mobility in this one. This one here, it's one of the faster Assault Mechs. It's an 80 tonner that is running an XL350 in this build here. And that brings the mech to 76.2 kph. It kind of plays like a Heavy Mech being in the Assault. And therefore the jump jets, it's really nice to have those. A very quick side note here, the Victor got buffed recently. It has amazing armor quirks and that makes it very viable to take that XL engine. Also, whenever you get armor buffs or armor quirks in the legs, it's like free tonnage. So 16 points of standard armor is half a ton of weight. So when you consider that here, I am having like a 34 armor on the legs that got bumped up by 16 to get to 50. You wouldn't take 34 armor on an Assault Mech, right? And again, that free tonnage here, that free weight, it just went to the other components here, or the other equipment. A component is one of those spaces where you put the equipment into, right? Anyway, so the modules are advanced seismic sensor because I consider this one as kind of a brawler, poker. Again, he wants to use cover and when he is pushing, then I don't need radar derp or target info gathering. I'm on the front line then. I have AC20 cooldown to make that weapon fire faster, the large pulse laser cooldown to make the others fire faster. Because again, the Alpha Strike is not big, we take every DPS that we can get. And I've got the AC20 range to bump the range even further. It's really nice, but again, I'm talking about that in a second. I've got improved UAV here and a Crucial 9x9, and that is the build. I hope you have a lot of fun in the 2 games that are coming. A quick side note, they are pre-recorded because I forgot to turn on my microphone when I recorded them. So I need to do a voiceover afterwards, but I hope you won't mind. And now it's time to hit the battlefield. Alright, we are playing Forest Colony, we are playing Skirmish, and we are just going to hide behind that arc here. It's a very viable strategy to do so, so we are just waiting for the team until they arrive and then we are going to push through here. A very quick side note, the Victor is the mech that has the most XP banked on my account. So back then, when it was released, I was in love with the Victor, because there weren't that much Assault Mechs available. There was the Atlas, the Awesome, the Stalker, and some other mechs I can't remember in open beta, but you didn't have a very fast-moving Assault Mech, and I played mainly heavies back then, and then the Victor got released and I was like, oh my god, that is an Assault Mech that can bear an AC20. I was in love with that weapon at that time, because it was the strongest weapon in the game. Honestly, and yeah, it was an Assault Mech, it had jump jets, and I just wrecked people with that one. So the Victor is, it has a very special spot in my heart, and therefore, yeah, I'm going to play it every once in a while. So the team has arrived, and I see in a second that there is a king crab on my right, and I'm like, oh hey, he's shooting, he's moving, let's go. And we instantly start the paint train and the push here. And this is, by the way, a very important thing. You should always support your Assault Mech when they are pushing. So when you see an Assault Mech that is moving forward, guns blazing, then go and help him out. Also, I saw that the Wolfhound popped a UAV there, and yeah, I just got some shots out on the run, and now it's just time to take that one down. I'm shooting blind here, which is kind of a problem, but eventually I managed to kill that UAV, and then we are continuing the push on the right here. What we want to do here is we want to get behind the enemy. We see that they are kind of strung out. They wanted to go to India 8, but their Assault Mechs, they are fallen behind, and therefore we are using the mobility of the Victor, the amazing speed, and some backup from our teammates, and we are going in right now. There we found them, all the enemy assaults. I'm just waiting here for a second again for the team to follow up, and then we are destroying that Battlemaster. I heard a call from another teammate that we are going for Charlie, and this is what we are doing now. We're opening up the components with the AC20, and then we are shooting the large pulse lasers into the weak spots here. Got very lucky there that I got the kill on the linebacker, and now the Supernova is shut down right in front of me, and I'm just going to pound that AC20 shells into his torso. The problem is that he has so much armor, and I kind of struggle alone. As you can see, there's a lot of damage coming from my teammates that went to the Supernova. I think me alone, I wouldn't be able to destroy that one. But anyway, we're keeping up the push, and we're applying a lot of pressure on the LRM boat. That is always a good strategy. If you see an LRM boat, just get close and shoot him, and then he needs to fight back, and he can't focus your teammates that are sitting on the other side, and his LRMs won't be as efficient anymore. And here comes a cicada that needs some shooting. Problem was my shot went to his arm and not to his torso, and therefore the big hole was not as big as expected. But anyway, we are keeping up the push, and we are applying some pressure on the enemies who are applying some pressure on our teammates. And I had to make a decision here, going for the Assault Mech or for the two medium mechs. And I decided for the two mediums because I didn't want them to get away. And therefore I am just shooting them in the back. They need to turn around, and I kind of pinned them into that position so that my team could arrive, and we are just going to destroy them now really quick. We have the numbers, and they are again kind of in a very bad spot, being down below, and everybody is dropping here and trying to shoot as much as possible. Problem is my right torso gets wrecked a bit, and I need to twist now very aggressively so that I won't get destroyed by that Nova. If he's getting a good shot with his PPCs to my right torso, I would probably be dead, but yeah, he's trying to get away, and I'm trying to get after him. Yeah, that one shot there with the AC20, it unfortunately went through his legs, and now I am stuck here. So I don't have any jumping power anymore, and I couldn't get up here and could kill him. But anyway, I think that was an airstrike which took him down, and we won the game. Yeah, that was a very nice team effort. So we absolutely had the perfect timing. When the King Crab pushed, we just went with that, and yeah, we dealt 721 damage here. 1 killing blow, 4 kill most damage there. That was amazing. So, first game is over. Let's get over to the next one. Alright, second game. We are playing Viridian Borg, we are playing Assault, and we tried to push on their base. We wanted to go through the water here and wanted to apply a lot of pressure on the base and then let them turn around and come to us. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. The enemy had kind of the same plan, and yeah, they found us. They got some skirmishing mechs, and as you can see, one shot with an AC20 to that Arctic Cheetah took off his arm, and they're kind of in a bad spot because our whole team is here and they only have again some lights and mediums there. I saw a Phoenix Hawk here, and I decided that he is the scarier target. The Arctic Cheetah there, yeah, he is now the only target I can target, and therefore I'm going for him. But as soon as I see the Phoenix Hawk again, I'm switching targets, and I want him down. I want to apply some pressure on him. And a very quick side note here, AC20s are kind of scary weapons. They are not as OP as they were back then, but still, they deal 20 damage to the point, and they shake a lot. They do a very big single shake. And they're punching holes into the armor, and when you manage to open a component with an AC20, the enemy will just not play as aggressive anymore as before. And that is a big psychological advantage that you have. So try to shoot the same component over and over again when you are fighting with AC20s, and try to open it up so that the enemy is, yeah, again, fighting more conservative then. Anyway, we targeted that supernova here. That is our priority here, communicated with the team a bit, and that one is just getting wrecked by some of our mechs here. But what's really cool is that the enemy is on the run. They were not coordinated enough to hold a line, and they tried to get back to cover and regroup, and we are using our mobility now to strike them into the face. Problem was that Locust here, I really tried to get an AC20 shot to his face, but I didn't get it. Just not possible, because I was too bad. But I found a grasshopper, and I shot some of my AC20s to his left torso already, and therefore I'm trying to, or I tried to shoot that same spot again, because maybe he had an XL engine. What's cool is that I got that Locust finally. He was in actually optimal range, because my AC20 has a 364 meter range, which is again that amazing benefit from that Victor here, from that chassis. The problem is that my left and right side torsos are red in terms of armor, and I needed to pull back a bit. So we could of course fight that Shadow Cat here. It was not a problem at all. But in general, I needed to play a bit more safe now, because again, psychology, it absolutely works. I want to preserve my firepower, and therefore my mech needs to be alive. So the Kodiak turned around, and it's not a problem to go in like that. I overridden here a bit because I want him down really quick, and I got a bit of internal damage from that, but it's not a big deal. So we are applying so much pressure on the enemy right now that I could easily afford that. And at that point I tried to get up here, and I would have easily gotten there if I had full fuel, and yeah, I screwed it up. Anyway, it's just one enemy alive, and I'm fast forwarding here because it will take a while to hunt that one down. So, 691 damage, I got 1 kill, 4 kills damage dealt, 5 components destroyed. It is an old school build, it definitely is, but it still works, and I'm so happy about that. I like the Victor, it's just one of my favorite. And if you liked the video, then don't forget to leave a rating or subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support me doing what I'm doing here, go down below to the description. There is a link to my Patreon page, there you can support me and get some bonus material and rewards out of that. And I hope to see you on the battlefield. Goodbye.